Well, training camp's just around the corner, so you're going to see a lot of the guys returning very quickly and getting back in shape. But let's talk about this hockey club, and let's start right now with the goaltending situation. You got Mason, who's coming off an outstanding finish to last year. You brought back Emery. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I think Mace is as you mentioned, he had a great year for us, and he needs to continue and build on that. He needs to get consistent game to game and year to year, and he showed some great things last year, and we hope that's the start of something really big for Mace. He's a really talented guy. He's a great kid. He works hard. I think he's figured out a lot of the little nuances of being a pro, you know, the showing up to the rink early and working hard and working at his game day after day after day. So we're excited about Mace. Again, the upside is enormous. As far as Ray did a real good job for us last year. As much off the ice probably as on the ice. He played some really good games for us, and I think the mentoring part of Mace was really good. They got a really good relationship there, and the way I viewed it in free agency there is if we can't make a huge upgrade there, we want to bring Ray back to kind of mentor Mace and be there. He's a good guy. He's really good in the room, and like I said, he can pull a game out for you. You know, I remember the one game in Pittsburgh last year. We got in at 3 in the morning and we're playing Pitt, and they were flying, and we won the game. And quite honestly, it might have been 95% Rays. So we expect him to be a good player for us, a good pro, work hard, and as I said, his relationship with Mace came into the thought process there.
Defense, you said it was such an important aspect of the success of a hockey club. You add Nick Schultz. Where do you feel your defense is right now prior to the trading camp?
I like our defense. I mean, I know people criticize our defense, but we've got some good pieces. We got a nice mixture of puck moving and you know, defensive guys. You know, I think people talk about us missing the top guy. I don't disagree with that. Not for a second. We missed that, but to sit and say, okay, well, let's just go out and grab that #1 defenseman. We're already taking 2 or 3 or 4 pieces out of our lineup / our young prospects there to acquire that guy, and then how do you fill these holes? So we're gonna groom that guy hopefully from within, but again, I'm very comfortable with our defense. We've got a lot of leadership. We got good power play guys. We got good penalty killers, and you know, again, we might be missing that you know, 26, 27-minute horse, but we got a real solid group of guys back there.
Which you have at the forward position too, because you got a lot of good veterans coming back, guys coming off of great seasons. Sure, you got to replace the guys like Downey, but what do you feel you need the most right now at the forward position, and how do you feel when you look at it as a whole?
Well, I like our group there, and I continue to say this, but our forward group, it's a good group, but it's a young group with upside. And I think that's key there when you say, you know, our guys haven't plateaued, or most of our guys haven't plateaued yet. So it's like, okay, good group, on the way up, and we got a couple kids coming from underneath that can hopefully add. But getting back to your question, if I could add one thing, I'd probably add a guy that makes a few plays. I think that's the one thing that where we could get a little better is having one more playmaker up front.